Hey friends, happy Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. The week is just trucking along. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. If you don't know me, well, I'm Brittany Budd. I'm a mindset and business coach. I'm the queen of content creation, and I help online entrepreneurs to build and scale their businesses to six figures and beyond using organic social media marketing, aka queen of content. Your content is what gets you paid. It is what all of your people are consuming from you all of the time. And so if you are not coming up with and utilizing a content strategy, you are leaving so much money on the table and creating more problems for yourself. Last night I'm scrolling on Instagram, as one does. My husband has a big exam on Friday, so he was studying, and I was just like, I had the TV going in the background. I was watching Kardashians, getting caught up on Kardashians. I'm scrolling, and I see this reel by none other than Gary Vee. I follow Gary Vee. I really like Gary Vee. Some of his stuff I'm not super fans of, but that's fine. Overall, I really enjoy Gary. And so he had done a reel where it was like a duet. So a side-by-side of a video he had made 10 years ago where he's talking about Facebook. And like young Gary Vee, it's cute, right? So like it plays the Facebook story and then it stops and he's sitting there watching the whole time. And then he starts talking. And I duetted it myself and I shrunk it down to the part that I found was the most important. But what he's saying is, and I've been saying this for a long time, engagement means nothing and followers mean nothing. Wow. I actually got in a lot of trouble by a past client because she said that I was doing like the worst thing ever by telling people to not worry about engagement. But honestly, engagement and followers do not mean that you are going to get clients, get fully booked, sell out your offers, and get paid. Is it a part of it? Sure. Is it the factor that determines? Absolutely not. We see time and time again. So I'm sorry, my daughter is trying to get in the door right now, and I can see her struggling. Just a second. Poor little boo, she's so sick. Hello. Yeah. Okay, well, everyone needs to share and be nice to each other, please. Are you staying out or are you coming in? Hey, I don't need back talk. Do you want to stay in or do you want to go out? Well, you're gonna have to wait your turn. Okay, I'm working. Oh my goodness. Sorry, everybody. Drama in the backyard. There's a bunch of neighborhood kids here, and we only have 2 swings, and they're like not letting Arabella swing. Okay, so he's talking about like the followers and the engagement don't really mean that much. But what counts more right now is visibility and reach. And you can have a very small account and get way more reach than what seems natural. So like I'll use my Facebook page for an example. When I switched my Facebook page to creator mode, because I was invited to do that, I have 7,100 followers on my creator page, my personal professional page. So it's still like my personal Facebook page. It's not my business page, but it's professional / creator mode on my personal page. I will get upwards of 30 and 40,000 views on my stuff per month. So I'm getting 3, if not 4 times or more the visibility and reach on my stuff than like my normal page would normally have gotten. Okay. And this is like key. This is key. What you're putting out needs to stand out. It needs to stand out in your industry and it needs to get people's attention. Same thing with Instagram. I have like almost 800 followers on my new Instagram account already. While I was away, I put out a reel of me dancing to Cuff It in the airport where I was like supposed to be doing work, but you know, the music just hits you right in the soul. And before you know it, you're dancing and you're not doing work. And it very quickly got over 5,000 views, which compared to a 700 person, almost 800 person like following account, 6,000 views is a lot. But look at my client Jessie, who's in the Reels bootcamp. She had under 300 followers, and one of her very relatable and original Reels is up over 116,000 views. That's a lot of views. It has thousands of likes and dozens of comments on it. My client Estelle, same thing in the Reels Bootcamp, but right before the Reels Bootcamp, we talked about doing some Reels while she was away on a retreat. She has like 1,200, almost 1,300 followers on her account. One of her Reels has almost 60,000 views. My client Nicole, she has a few hundred followers on her account. She has 17,000 views on her Reel. But even like girls that made brand new accounts just to join the challenge and have like 20 people in their accounts are getting like 1,000 and 2,000 views on their Reels. Not every single time, of course, but they're getting way more reach. The point is they're getting way more reach and way more visibility than what their following is and what their engagement is. And right now and over the next, this is what Gary was saying, and I agree, which is why I have comments about it. He was saying, like, if you want to stay relevant over the next 10 to 15 years, then you need to stop worrying about followers and you need to start focusing on building a community and like putting out creative, original content. Otherwise, with everybody, excuse me, everybody and their dog being on social media, it's noisy as fuck. And if your strategy is to just throw spaghetti at a wall and a couple of things stick, most of it falls on the floor, and that's just your marketing strategy, in the next few years, you will get burnt out and you will not have a business anymore. Like, the writing is on the wall here. And we don't want that. We want to stay relevant. We want to be getting clients. We want to be getting fully booked. We want to have a wait list. We want to sell out our offers. We want to fill out, you know, our classes and our challenges and all of these things. And in order to do that, you cannot sound like everybody else. You have to sound like you. And the like professional, polished, like bro marketing ways that we were all taught even 5 years ago, which I've been saying this for the last 5 years, they're dying, they're dead, they're gone. Like having a perfectly curated Facebook feed, Instagram feed, whatever, gone. Nobody cares. If someone goes, and we talked about this at the retreat I was at because I am a marketing expert as well, we were analyzing other people's Instagrams, and I could tell you right away, like, if they're going to be getting clients, if they're not going to be getting clients, and why. And the perfectly curated feed is over. Looking professional all the time is over. Only putting out offers all of the time and never letting people see any sort of authenticity, any sort of vulnerability, any sort of honesty. It's been dying for the last 5 years, but like, girls, Gary Vee is putting the coffin, the stake in the coffin. Like, it is over. And like I said, some of the most relatable pieces of content and relatable Reels are the ones that are getting the most visibility, because that's what people want now. They want to buy from people that they can very quickly connect to and feel like they know, like, and trust them with ease. So all of that to say, like, your content needs to be original. It needs to be creative. It needs to be unique. It needs to be authentic. It needs to be vulnerable. It needs to show the other sides of you other than just your expertise. It needs to welcome people in. And those are the people that are going to be still standing and standing strong and tall in 10 years and 15 years and like down the road. This is what the focus is. The focus is reach and visibility. The focus is building community and making connections. And so this is exactly what I do with my one-on-one clients. We figure out what your magic voice is, like your secret sauce, what makes you unique and creative in your industry, so that you can stand out like a titan, so that you can stand out like a rebel, like a maverick, and do your own things, but be so relatable and let people in. We're going to decide what you want to let people in on. We're going to decide what your goals are. We're going to create a plan of action. We are going to create offers and programs and like mini classes to cultivate those communities and get you fully booked, get your program sold out, get you tons of clients, whatever it is that you are working towards. This is how I have built my business to over $425,000 in the last 2.5 years organically. Sometimes I put money in ads for free things for fun, but like ad strategy is not my thing. Organic connection is my thing. That is what I'm the master of. I'm the queen of content. I know how to sell. I know how to use content to sell. I know how to use creativity to sell. I know how to write compelling calls to action. And that is what you need to be focusing on right now if 6 figures and more is on your radar. And so, like I said, I am accepting one-on-one clients. We're going to do all of this amazing work together, 6 months. Again, figuring out what your offer is, figuring out what your brand is. Like personal brands are key right now. What's your personal brand look like? Who are you at your core? What is the message that you are putting out into the world? And coming up with an amazing marketing and content and sales strategy that gets you clients consistently. No more spaghetti at the walls. We're consistently signing clients, consistently staying fully booked, consistently filling out our offers, and making a ton of money. We're making 6 figures. We're making more than 6 figures through our creative content. So the link is in the description of this, brittanybudd.com/content. You can apply to work with me one-on-one. Like I said, 6 weeks, 6 months. Yes, love. Oh, absolutely not. The little neighborhood boy just told my daughter she's ugly. So now I got to go yell at him. That's not a thing that's happening. All right, friends, go apply to work with me. We can start as early as next week. You definitely want to have this strategy well underway. The next 2 months of this year, you can make a ton of money. You can get fully booked. So much can happen because people want to hear from you and they want to buy from you. Let me help you. Apply to work with me now. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.